In this video, I'm going to do these three questions from the chapter straight line. So let's begin with the first one. In the first question, it says transform the equation of the line, this given line, into slope intercept form and find the slope and y-intercept. So what we know that slope intercept form is what? Y is equal to mx plus c. Now, if I rewrite the equation given is what? X plus y plus 4 is equal to 0. So I have to write this in this form. So it's very easy, like we can transpose x to the other side. So it will be minus x minus 4. Now comparing this equation with this form, that is y is equal to mx plus c, when you compare what you get, on comparing, you can figure out that m is equal to minus 1 and c, which is equal to minus 4. So we'll say that this what we have to find first, we have found the equation, and then we have to find the slope clearly is minus 1, and the y-intercept is minus 4. So this is what for the first part of the question. Now if I see the next one, the same equation is there. What we have to do in this question is writing this in the intercept form, and we have to write the coordinate axis. So intercept form of an equation is what? This is x over a plus y over b is equal to 1. This is the intercept form of an equation. So what you'll do, first I'll be writing the equation. The equation here is same, that is x plus, equation is the same equation over here, right? This is the same equation we have to write in this form. So first thing that we will do is to write y4 on the other side. So it is minus 4. Now will be making this as 1, minus 4 as 1, so as to write this in this form. So dividing both side by minus 4, so it's going to be what? Minus 4 plus y over, this is y over minus 4 is equal to, dividing this by minus 4 is what? 1, not minus 1. Now, when you compare these two equations, let me show you what we want to compare here. If I compare these two equations now, what you can see that here a is what? A is minus 4, b is minus 4 again. And that's what we have to find, the coordinate axis, which is minus 4 and minus 4. Now, let's go to the next one. In the second question, it says find the equation of a line passing through the intersection of these two lines. The equation of these two lines are given as this, and having y-intercepts which is equal to 4. So let's say if I make two lines here, this is a line 1, and let's say I make the other line over here. This is line 2 here. And these two lines are intersecting lines. So let me write down the equation of these lines. So the equation of the first line, let's say if I take this, is what given to us as x plus y plus 3 equals 0. And the equation of the other line is given as what? X minus y plus 2 equals 0. This is 2. Now, first thing that we will do is to obtain the point of intersection. Clearly, we can find the intersection by solving these two equations. Let's say if I rewrite these two equations below, the first one is what? X plus y. I'll keep 3 on the other side. And this equation is what? The other one. This is x minus y, transposing 2 to the other side. Yeah, so we can add these two equations. So this is 2x is equal to, I'm getting as what? Minus 5. So x is equal to minus 5 over 2. Now, once we have got the value of x, I can place in any of these equations. Let's say if I place over here to get y. So this is minus 5 over 2, replacing this x here, plus y equals minus 3. Now, what we will do here is to get y in the same manner as we have got x, but by substituting the value here. So let's say if I get the value of y. So what you will get y as, y will be, on transposing this to the other side, it will be added. So 5 over 2 So y comes out to be minus 6 plus 5 is what? Minus 1 over 2. Check here, we got the value of y and x. That means we now know the point through which this line is passing. The point of intersection, that is minus 5 over 2 and minus 1 over 2. Now we have to find the equation of another line. There is a third line over here. There's a third line over here that is passing through this line of intersection, right? Point of intersection passing through this point, and its y-intercept is given as 4. So what we can do here that, let me read it again. We have to find the equation of the line passing through these two having y-intercept is given as 4. So what you can do here that if I write down the equation in the intercept form, it is y. What is what? Y is equal to mx plus c here. So first thing that we will do is to obtain the slope of this line. Check can we get the slope of this line. So let's say I can get the y from here. If I plug in y from here, if I replace y with what? Minus 1 over 2. M is missing here, and the x, which we have already got as minus 5 over 2, and plus c, which is y-intercept, which is 4 over here. Now let's simplify this. So this is minus 1 over 2. Transposing this to the left hand side, it's going to be minus 4, which is equal to minus 5 over 2m. Now for further calculation, this will give you what? Minus 6 minus 1 minus 7 over 2 is equal to minus 5 over 2. And then you can figure out that here these get cancelled. 2 and 2 get cancelled. This and this get cancelled. So from here we'll get m as what? 5 over 7. Now once we have got the value of m, now once again we are going to simply replace this m and c here. Here I'm going to replace m and c. So y is equal to m, which is 5 over 7 times x and c, which is 4. So we can write this in the standard form as 7y is equal to 5x by taking LCM plus 28. So first I took LCM, right? Let me show you the working, what I mean to say. Let's say I just took here LCM as 7. So this comes out to be what? 5x plus 28. Further on transposing, this is 7y is equal to 5x plus 28. You may rewrite this equation as 5x minus 7y plus 28 equals 0. That's how we'll do the second one. In the third question, it says one of the sides of a rectangle is along this line and two of its opposite vertices are this and this. We have to find the equation of the three lines. So let's say first I make a rectangle over here, and let's say I name this rectangle as ABCD. It's a usual one. Now two of its opposite vertices. So I took the coordinate of A as what? I'm taking this as minus 3, 1, right? And its opposite vertex, diagonally opposite, is 1, 1, right? And one side of a rectangle, of this rectangle. So I choose this one AB. You can take any one. I took this one as 4x plus 7y plus 5 equals 0 as the equation of this AB, right? This is, we have to find the equation of others. So what I'll do first, I'll first obtain the slope of AB using minus a over b, right? So using this, we can get the slope of AB here. So it's minus a over b. That means minus 4 over 7. Now what you know that these two, each angle of a rectangle is perpendicular. So I can now say that the slope of the other line, that is AD, should be negative reciprocal of this. That is what? 7 over 2. So slope of AD will come as positive 7 over 4. Now we have to obtain the equation of this AD. right? So we have 1 point, so we can use slope point, right? 1 point slope form. So y minus y naught is equal to x minus x naught. X naught is this, so it should be plus 3. I can simplify it, so it will be 2y, 4 times y, right? On cross multiplication, it will give you 4 times y minus 4 is equal to 7 times x plus 21. I can further simplify it and write it as 7x minus 4y. 7x minus 4y plus 25 equals 0. So I'm writing all in the right hand side, that is 7x minus 4y plus 25. So that gives us the equation of this line. Now check in the same manner, I can obtain the equation of this line also. So the slope of this line will also be same as what? It should be 7 over 4, the slope here, and the reason is this is perpendicular. So we know that we can find the equation of this line. So this time I'm obtaining the equation of this line. This I'm talking about BC here, right? The BC. So for BC, I'm going to use the same thing. It says y minus y naught. Y naught is this. Y minus y naught. M, which we have already got as 7 over 4. This is 7 over 4 is the slope into x minus x naught, and x naught is 1 here. So by cross multiplication, it will be 4y minus 4 is equal to 7x minus 7. In the standard form, it's going to be 7x minus 4y. On transposing this to the other side, it will be minus 3 equals 0. This way we got the equation of the third line, that is BC. Now we are left with this, that is DC. Now look into this. AB and DC are equal, and you know that when two lines are equal, their slopes are also equal. So the slope of AB is what? The slope of DC. So slope of DC is going to be same as AB, and the slope of AB is what? Minus 4 over 7. It's minus 4 over 7. Now check here for DC. For DC, I'm talking about this line DC. We know the slope and we also know a point through which it is passing. We know the slope and a point. So in the same manner, we are going to obtain the equation of this line. For this line is going to be what? It is y minus y naught. This has y naught here, the 1 is equal to m, and the slope is this minus 4 over 7 into x minus x naught, and x naught is 1. By cross multiplication, it is 7y minus 7 is equal to minus 4x and plus 4. Keeping each term on the right hand side, minus 4x on the left hand side will give you positive 4x plus 7y copied, and transposing 4 to the left hand side, it will be minus 11 equal to 0. So this is the slope of the other line. So we can say that we got the slope of one line as this, second line is this, third line as this, and the fourth one was already given. So we got the slope of all three sides.